We are here. And I need to take a look at something because we have 6,534 gold. I think I'm going to take our magnetite and go ahead and wash it directly instead of having it wait to go through the mercury bath, because we don't need that much fucking gold. Unless you're planning on setting up a piglin trade post somewhere for some reason.
No.
There's no reason we're going to need whatever amount I just said we had already, and 6,536. And then we have another 4,377 up there. That'd be like probably 8,000 gold we'd end up with. Because don't we get like an 80% chance of getting a gold out of this when we run it through Mercury? 70%. So, yeah, we'd end up with like 8,000 fucking gold. So, I'm going to grab this and move it over and have it go through the ore washer instead. Just trying to think if I want to take out magnetite from the filter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take magnetite out of the filter for now.
Sorry about actually, ZD had silicon dioxide.
That was the other thing I was thinking about. Thank you. I was going to try to do the silicon dioxide thing to get oxygen. I'm going to set that up to get us some oxygen. We can always use the extra stuff and things. You know, stuff and things. Silicon. We can always use the extra silicon anyways. How much silicon do we even have right now? We got 2,234 silicon. So we have enough of it. You want to start on the machines?
And the 2 forge hammers or a master?
2 forge hammers. I'm going through the list right now. So 1 forge hammer will give us gravel, and then a second forge hammer will give us the sand, and then if we cook that in a furnace we get glass, which takes 60 ticks, and making the sand is only going to take 10 ticks. So we would need an electric furnace that could go, we would need like 6 fucking furnaces to be able to keep up with the forge hammers. Or we would have to use a multi-block furnace. Give me a second here. Forge hammer, sand, furnace. It's 8 EU a tick. So if we up that to, which I don't know exactly how you do this because it says 8 at ULV, but it's going to be in an LV machine. It shouldn't already be overclocked, right?
Yeah, it's not ULV doesn't get overclocked.
Okay. So then if we overclock it to an MV, that's going to cut it down to 30 ticks, but it's going to take 32 EU. If we go to HV, it's going to be 15 ticks, and it's going to take it to 64, 128. It might, as much as I don't really want to have to do it, it might be best just to use the multi-block one, but then we're going to have to do some logic to make sure that it only puts in there like half a stack at a time, so we'd have to use like a filter or something to make sure it only puts it in there half a stack at a time, because if we put in just one, it's going to cook just one. It's not going to wait for the other 32 to get in there.
Can a buffer like do a certain amount?
Yeah,
Use a buffer.
we'd have to use like a chest buffer. So yeah, go ahead and make a multi-block furnace, because that'll be able to keep up with what we're doing here. So then we're going to need...
Should we use just convertible coils for this?
So what?
What coils don't we use for the furnace?
What are we using for that one? Oh, what coils? Just use whatever the fuck our current stage is to make it the easiest.
I don't mean micron.
Give me 1 second. And we're going to need another forge hammer for the glass into glass dust. Which, why is glass into glass dust not in a macerator? You wouldn't ever want to use it, but I would think it would still be there. Forge hammer is going to be better.
Good question.
Glass to glass dust does not have a fucking macerator recipe. So then the reason why we're doing glass, by the way, for anybody watching, if you do sand in an electrolyzer, it's 500 ticks at 25 EU a tick. But if you take the extra time to cook it into glass and then smash it into glass dust, and then centrifuge it, which takes 80 ticks at 5 EU, you get your silicon dioxide out. You get 1 every 80 ticks from that way, where if you do the sand, you get 1 every 500 ticks. So it is way cheaper. And it takes 8 glass to give 1 silicon dioxide, where if you do the glass, it's 1-to-1. I have no idea why Greg ever did it this way in GT5, but it works. And then the silicon dioxide is in a LV electrolyzer at 240 ticks. 3 of them. So that'll probably be our bottleneck. We may make a few of those, but it sounds like we need 3 forge hammers, the multi-block furnace, centrifuge, and an LV electrolyzer. That should get us what we need. We are on nichrome at the moment, but we can upgrade to the HSSG coils if we want. Though we probably don't want to use the tungsten to do it right now, to be honest. So yeah, probably stick with nichrome coils. That should be fine. Why is that dark ash in there and not in there? There's something stuck in that pipe. Oh, it's probably steel stuck in that pipe, because it doesn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, there's steel in that pipe, because I didn't give it a place to go yet. Which I need to do.
I'll be right back.
Anything... Okay. Okay. I got the wrong backpack on. I just thought about that. I'm all the way down here and I have no pipes. Okay, we're gonna go from here and around there, and then we're just gonna put a chest in here. Do I have a... Yeah, I have a lead chest. I'd rather use one of these because they're bigger. And just do that. And then open this up. Not like that, dumbass. There you go. And put that there. And then all of our steel will end up in that chest. Beautiful. Alright, so that is taken care of. And osmium and titanium is in there. Tungsten steel is not, so when we actually get the hot tungsten steel out, we'll have to get that put in there. But at least now we have a place for it to go and not just sit in that damn box. Okay, get rid of this stuff. Keep those. Drop off the extra arrows because I don't need them. We need more fluorite. chlorine, actually.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. So we can get Fastenite, which will also give us oxygen, which we don't really need. We can do electrolyte, but that takes 22 of them, and that stuff is kind of a pain to find. So it's either look for a Fastenite deposit or another salt deposit. So let me see which one I have. Both of them will help with what we're doing here. Distance. I hate that I have to change this every fucking time. Graphite, tetra, magnetite, tin, coal, diamond, limonite, sapphire, lapis, choco, magnetite. I may even go back and finish that magnetite thing we were doing Monday, but right now I want to go get some more. Does Grossler have in GT5? Is that where you get? I'm thinking this is the one I need. Let me go look. It's been a long time. Where is that at? That is right back over where the tin and the magnetite is. It's been a long time since I've mined specifically for Fastenite, and it's changed in GT6. Yeah, I got food. Did you ever finish your Bottle enchanting quest?
Yeah. Oh, I found out the feature is not even that great because things he has no torsion buckets, so you have a maximum of 33 levels.
Hmm.
You can't take fluid out through buckets, so that's all you have. Which would have to have my own system.
It's an idea. Okay, I need to keep going. I'm still at this damn mountain ridge we have here. Oh no, shit. I think I missed my... There's a gap here, but that's... I think it's back there. I think I did go too far. Didn't I say I was going to make a fucking road that led over to this area? I swear I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an anvil mold.
Did you say you're going to make an anvil mold? Why do you need anvil mold?
I'll make it easier to make anvils.
Why are we making anvils?
Or sure.
Oh, yeah. Hey, be careful making all those anvils. You'll run us out of iron. We don't have very much.
Yeah, we only have about 11,000.
I think we have like 10,000. And, you know, we're doing like 4,000 magnetite, so that's going to give us another 2,000 or so iron. 1,500-ish. Somewhere in there. So, yeah. I think we might be okay. We're spending a little bit of iron on anvils.
Yeah.
That's a hole. I'd rather not fall in that, thank you. I'll just go around. Alright, there is a torch here. But I think this is for getting to a different vein. Where does this lead me? What mysterious wonders do you have lying beneath? It's not lapis. There's rock salt down here, but I'm not sure what the hell I came down this one for. Also, not 100% sure where the hell it goes. Going in here? Oh yeah, this is where the Gressler marker is.
That's normal.
What's that?
Requires MV to make an anvil and LF smelter. I have to
Hmm.
use fluid sulfur instead.
Okay, spessartine, tantalite, and pyrolusite. I swore this was where basanite was. Pyrolusite will give us oxygen, and tantalite will too. Fuck it, I'm here. It's not really what I'm supposed to be here for, but the vein's almost empty, so let's finish it off. And then I gotta try to remember where basanite is. Or, you know, go get fucking salt. But I like making holes. Tell me not to make holes. It's just rude. I might actually have to make a new drill after today. I might actually be about to break this titanium drill. Which is as much as it pains me to think about, I will probably make a tungsten steel one or an HSS one. That way it lasts even longer. But that also means we gotta get another fortune book. Unless I get lucky with the enchant. You know, as much as people hate on GT6 because of the damn Crucible, it is way easier to get tungsten steel in GT6. Once you've leveled up the fucking Crucibles to the point that you can make it, that is. You have to do a bit of work to get there, but you have to do a bit of work here as well, because you gotta get the blast furnace up. So I would say the two of those probably negate each other, but in GT6, because you use a crucible to get your iron with charcoal and or coal or carbon or coke or whatever the fuck you use for your carbon source. To get the steel, you just have to inject air. It doesn't have to be pure fucking oxygen. Because you don't need pure oxygen, you just need something to bond, something that has oxygen in it to bond with the carbon, to clean out the fucking carbon. So you just use an engine that pumps it in to the crucible, and you have to wait a little bit. You know, there's redstone you got to do to get it to do it, but it's like infinitely more easy. Because it doesn't take oxygen. And then your oxygen can go for things like the roaster, which we're using to constantly, instead of using the GT5 method of just throwing it in the damn centrifuge. Or electrolyzer. We're roasting all of our shit. So that's eating up our oxygen too. But we have no reason for all that damn sulfur dust sitting around, so I'd much rather roast it than have a bunch of sulfur sitting around. Although I still disagree with Greg on the roaster and it giving you only 80% of your material back. I would think it would give you 80% of the sulfur dioxide, but that's not a balance thing. That would just be more realistic. Because the metal's still going to be the metal. You're not going to lose metal because it takes more air to get the right amount of oxygen. But you could, you know, you could buy that some of the sulfur dioxide bonded with some other thing in the air, and that's why you don't get as much sulfur dioxide out. But Greg would never change that because it's the idea of oxygen is free, or air is free. You get it just from a vent, so you want to pump in pure oxygen so the air gives less of the good shit, which I'm probably the only person that gives a fuck. Most people probably just use air for their roaster. I'm probably the only person that gives a fuck and refuses to use air because I don't want to lose that 20%. But I'm a stingy old bastard. If I'm going to lose 20% of my material out of it, that means I got to do 20% more mining. And though I enjoy mining, don't get me wrong, I don't want to have to do 20% more of it because I'm just wasting it. Oh, and I do think we're going to upgrade our cryo tower. I think we're going to change the energy hatch on it. As it should be MV right now. I think we're going to go up to HV. That way that thing can run a bit faster. You know, I do have to say, it's quite rude of you. At least when Greg did the bitching about my inventory, he had to go to everybody on the server, so he had to put up with it as well when he was on the server with me. You only have it go to me, so you don't have to see it every time.
Actually, it's not exactly true. I get a message too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I copy Greg's code so it goes to everybody.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it
That's
only
just
go to me.
messages are different depending on the person.
Okay. So that means if Crazy's on here, she's gonna get her special one.
Mm-hmm. Junior.
And Junior. Except he isn't gonna get a cookie.
Or she probably could give him a cookie.
Funny thing was, Greg had it be a Werebane cookie. So Junior could come and smack me with the cookie and then eat the cookie. Which I still have an issue with that, because if he's my son and I'm a werebear, wouldn't that make him a werebear too? So wouldn't eating a Werebane cookie kill him? Or at least hurt him really bad? But for some reason, the arrows work when Crazy gets her Werebane arrows, or Craponite arrows, with Werebane on them. They work just smacking me with them, but Junior's cookies don't work on me. And that's the one thing that I found as a bug in GT6 that I have not told Greg about. Because screw Greg and his Werebane cookies. Trying to pay my son to assassinate me. It's just rude.
Also, I bet I do make it kill him when he eats it, because not like he wants to piss off Junior.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Nobody wants to piss off Junior. Nobody wants to deal with all that yelling. I'm still saying I should be able to kill XAR and be able to heal myself of this werebear thing. Because it's his fault. He's the one that made me a werebear. But Greg says that's Dracula lore, or vampire lore, not werewolf lore. That killing the head vampire will set you free, not killing the head werewolf will set you free. So it doesn't work that way. Which I call bullshit.
By the way, what your hatch do you want for the multi-smelter?
MV. What do we got on it now? MV?
No, LV.
And it does 32 at a time, so fuck it, LV. Half a stack at a time is enough. As quick as that thing's gonna go. And that'll make like our whole line LV. The whole system. Alright, so this vein is done. So now we have to look and see what we can figure out for the next one. That's another thing I didn't think about, because we don't have that anymore. Where the hell is it? I don't even see the crush of the item for it. Native iron, purified native iron. Did you get rid of it and change it to hematite, and I just have the old marker set as banded iron?
Yeah, though the box still exists, I remapped it properly when I changed the name, so.
Ah, okay. Hematite would give us 5 to 3 for oxygen too. Not that we need more iron, but it's another option. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Hey, look, I step away for just a minute, and it shows up. Hey, XAR. Why are you mooing, or why do you play the moo and meow in chat? Are you confused? I'm from Cali. That answers everything. You don't need to explain more. I'm animal fluid. Yeah. I was watching somebody play a tabletop game the other day, and it had a bunch of, it was basically actors and actresses and shit playing it. And this one chick fucking...
How you play this Tumblr if he's on YouTube?
Huh? What did you say? Oh, I unmuted for the stream. I didn't unmute for him. How did he play the sound alert? He's on Twitch as well. They know how to cheat. Because they're big, fat, cheaty heads. And if you're still logged into my stream over there, you can still get the sound alerts. And technically, he can cheat even worse because he has access to the sound alerts dashboard. That's why we keep ending up getting random sound alerts added. He can play them through the fucking dashboard if he really wanted to. Yes, you heard random mumbles in the background. I'm telling you, dude, we've got to get him an amplifier for that fucking mic. It's so mumbly. It's horrible.
Not sure it's, I don't know if it's the mic. It might just be me.
It might be. I don't know, but you are really mumbly. That's why I keep having to say, huh? That's like I gotta take a second to see if I can get through my head what it was you said. Well, it depends. I know I'm not talking about adult diapers. Junior is supposed to be doing his Fallout shit, at 9:30. Well, 10 o'clock. I'm supposed to wake him up at 9:30. When Trins and I get done here. But his ass hasn't gotten out of bed for almost a week to do it, so I'm probably free and not doing jack shit. Unless you want me to do something, I can go back and do that, that mini, motorway game. I haven't done one of those streams in a while, if you want. Is my salt old? See if that still exists. Or if I cleared it out already. Do I even know where I'm going? No, I have no idea where I'm going. A 4-jammer? We need like 3 of them.
The B4-jammers.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell, that's a meteorite hole. I was probably going to grab that trucking game if you wanted to try it. Yeah, we can. If you want to grab that trucking game, I can log in and give it a try afterwards. It looks interesting enough. Speaking of games, you should watch back some of the stream I did this morning. You would probably enjoy that game. Or, if nothing else, enjoy watching me fail horribly at trying to play it not on story mode. But it's an interesting game. I'm not a turn-based combat person. I won't even play the South Park game because it's turn-based. I hate turn-based games. But I'm enjoying this one. And the weird thing is, I'm enjoying it because of the story, which I'm sure I would enjoy the South Park game for the story, but I don't know, for some reason I cannot bring myself to play the fucking South Park games because I know they're turn-based, but this one I'm enjoying. Okay, where is that marker? That marker is that way.
The other machine you need the craft for the silicon dioxide.
Centrifuge, electrolyzer. If you don't have those, will be needed as well. Now I'm at 99. Probably need to go a bit lower. Oh, the game is called Steam World Heist 2. I haven't played Steam World Heist 1. I may actually have to go see if I can find it and try it afterwards so I understand, or so I know the backstory and stuff a little bit better, but playing it without, I don't really need to know anymore. It's one of those games that I got a free key for. I found another thing similar to Dare Drop, except unfortunately this one doesn't give me keys to give out to you guys for doing special things. This one is more just, hey, we'll give it a key, go promote our shit. So they gave me an affiliate link to it. I'm sure nobody's probably going to buy the game from the affiliate link, and I won't actually make anything off of it, but I get a fun game to play, and you guys get to enjoy watching me play it, so it was worth getting the key for that reason, at least. And, it's a free game for me to play, and I'm enjoying the fucking game, so. But it's interesting, even though it's turn-based. There's still things that I see in it that just make me want to slap somebody. Like, I have one of the members of my team has a charge attack. And when she charges that round. It just basically is, she can go further and still be able to hit somebody at the end rather than having to move and then be able to hit them. Because you get, 2 actions per round. And you can use those 2 actions either to move or slap shit out of somebody. And so she can either move one amount of area, which is like 6 or something like that, and then smack somebody, or she can charge occasionally, and then go 2 sets of movements and smack the shit out of somebody at the end. And it's quite nice. But there's enemies that have a charge attack as well, but they don't work the same way. They tell you, I'm going to charge next turn. And, like, I have grenades that I can throw. And when I throw the grenade, it blows up that turn. But the enemies have grenades that they'll throw. And they have this area that says, this grenade is going to blow up in this area next turn. So all you have to do for the charge or the grenade is just not be in the markings where they tell you they're going to be doing their thing next time. I find that weird. I wouldn't want it to be the other way around where I get hit with their fucking grenades that turn, because that would suck. But it's a little inconsistent. Yes, SteamWorld Heist. Basically, it's steampunk pirate robots against diesel navy bots. You're playing as a band of steampunk, steam-driven bots. I call it steampunk because it kind of is. And you're fighting against the evil diesel bot empire over fresh water, because there's this mysterious thing happening to all the fresh water, and they call it rust. And all the fresh water is going bad, and we're trying to figure out why it's going bad and keeping people in fresh water because the evil diesel bots are trying to take all of our water in taxes. But I streamed it for like 6 to 8 hours this morning on Twitch and the alternate YouTube channel. And probably going to do another one on Friday. Though, for you, you wouldn't be able to watch it live because I streamed it at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. So, shortly after you went to bed, and then the whole time while you were asleep, I think I ended at like 9 a.m. my time, which is like 7 a.m. for you, so. Doesn't look like something, it didn't look like something I'd care for either, but I enjoyed it. Or am enjoying it. The story's interesting enough to keep me interested in it, and the combat's just not weird enough that I can deal with it. I've played, I'm guessing, because I don't know when the game actually ends, because I haven't got there yet, but I'm guessing I've gotten about half to 3/4 of the way through the game playing by myself in the easy story mode. And then I'm streaming in the next level up, which is kicking my ass. You really got to take your time and think a little bit more about what the hell you're doing when the people you're fighting only have like 10 health maximum, and there's no way of generating more health besides carrying an item with you that heals you. And you can only carry one item per person, and usually that item's only going to give you like 2 health. I do have one character that when he heals himself will heal other people, but then I have to get the other people to him, and maybe I play turn-based wrong, but I have my whole group split up because I have an objective that I need to do in each place, and I need to explore the place, so I send one this way, one that way, one another way, get them all split in different directions, so then when it's time for him to heal everybody, he's nowhere near them. Maybe I need to make him the sniper and have him behind everybody. That way he can catch up. Maybe that would be a smarter way of doing it. Since I'm not a turn-based player, normally, I'm probably doing it completely wrong. The thing I liked about it, I don't know if this is normal in turn-based things, is you can mix your classes just by giving them a gun from a different class. It will change their classes, and then you can use the abilities from the other class with that class because you get hogs basically that you can put into, where in the fuck does this go? There it is. That you can put in there. So it's almost bad for you to play as the class that the person starts as, because then you're just getting those things, where if you put them into a new class, you get both. You get all from one and then select ones from the other, depending on what level they're at. Alright, let's go get this stuff put in, and then I'll go back and get that salt vein done.
Yeah, I think the salt in the mine is ready to be set up.
Okay. We're gonna need a few transformers as well. How many machines do we have? 3, 4,
1,
5,
2, 3, 4,
6,
5, 6, 7. Including the
7.
that's
Alright.
including the multi-block.
So make me 2 LV and 1 MV and 1 HV transformer. Shit. Wrong there, jackass. Okay, we should be getting some oxygen into the system now. Oh, hey, we went through all the fucking iron, dude. And we've got 1,600 sitting here. It's time to start some tungsten steel. Did we put all the steel in the thing? No, that's not a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started so we can build up some oxygen. We'll do 3 stacks. Pop that out of there. That's the third one we put in a little bit when it gets done. And then I'll throw the rest of this iron in and get it cooked up once all that gets done running. Did you make the HV energy hatch for the cryo tower? If not, go ahead and make that too. Also, why do these take so long to empty? And like do a stack at a time. This takes forever. If there's no pipe limiting them, why doesn't it just dump?
Might have been that fix I did with the, you know how the Banjo Fever was taking the entire capacity of the mass storage out.
Mm-hmm.
I did a fix in antimatter console so it only would cap at the item's max stack size when transferring items. Fix that. That might have affected how fast the mass storage transfers.
Oh, okay. We need to see if there's a way to change that where if it's going from one mass storage to the other, it'll like it looks at the because the the retriever should be looking at the pipe. It shouldn't be trying to go any faster than what the pipe can handle. And the retriever should also have its own cooldown, just like the conveyor modules have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how they have one stack every 400 ticks, depending on which one you make. A retriever should have a set amount that it can transfer as well. Or, like I said, it should just matter by how fast the pipe it's connected to can transfer. And if you have it on a pipe that can do 8 stacks at a time, it should be able to pull 8 stacks at a time. If the retriever is unlimited, it shouldn't be limited by anything but the pipe it's connected to, unless you give it a specific delay as well. Okay, so there's my HD transformer. I'm going to go ahead and change that energy hatch first. Okay, give me you, and what am I doing about you? Okay, you are an aluminum cable. So we can just pull you out. This goes here and goes that direction. HV transformer will then go there and go that direction. And the aluminum cable. That one is bigger than the other one for some reason. No idea why we're using 4x here, but damn it. Dropping all the way to the fucking floor, you prick. And she's back on, and now she's running every 2 seconds instead of every 3 seconds. That'll get us some fucking oxygen. Also going to get really annoying with that sound.
Yeah. Maybe you should start using like a gas and pipe like that. You should just click to trash can.
We could. Now, where do we want to build this at? What, you don't like that sound? No, not a big fan of that sound, thanks. We're gonna have a lot of multi-blocks up here. I think we might do it over here. Back in this little corner here. Hey, there's 32 buckets of fucking oxygen just sitting here. Some jackass left in a drum from testing something. I'm sitting here needing oxygen. I got it just sitting on the fucking floor in a damn drum. What the fuck, man? She gave me the transformers, but she didn't give me the machines. Where the hell's the machines?
Oh, they're over here. I just placed them
I'll
down.
set them up over here. Okay, so we need basically what you have right here, just like that. Do I want to set it up? I can set it up over here. You have the energy hatch here. Let me think.
You want to set up like it else?
I might actually just leave it the way you have it here, because we just need that to go into that to go into that. This needs to be turned and set to 32. And turn back like that. That's our input hatch. So we can turn that way. That's the output hatch. This goes into there, that goes into there, that goes into there. And then that'll be our output at the end. And the only thing we would have to do is take this and switch these two around. So we have the power here. And then we can put our LV transformer here. Power going that way. And then just hook up one of these like this on either side. Like that. That'll power all three of those things. And then we'll do this one here, which will power both of these things. This gets turned and goes down like that. And put a MV there. We'll put an MV there. We can be stupid and just use one HV right there. And just run 3 blocks over that one. And 3 blocks over that one. And then we just need to get the cable. Fucking hell, who caged up the fucking cable? Have I not talked about the fucking plumber and electrician you have working in this place? The fact that he needs fired? Holy fuck, that is like completely impossible to get to. This is going to be interesting. Can you make me some more 8X aluminum? How much platinum do we have?
We have 3 platinum wires and 625 platinum dust.
Might need to get a little bit more before we do that. I was thinking maybe it would be a good time at looking at upgrading the power, because we're storing in are we still storing in Ivy or Evie?
It's Ivy, I think.
No, we're storing in EV, so we have to upgrade to Ivy, and then we can change the change to the other ones. So we make a Lapotron energy orb to go to IV, which we can do. We just need to make a fucking EV assembler to make them in. Which
speak of IV stuff.
And then IV is tungsten steel, right? EV, IV, yeah, that's tungsten steel. So we can go to that, but we need to hold off a little bit. So yeah, make me like another stack. Half a stack? Yeah, make like a half a stack of aluminum cables. Alright,
Stack of
so...
single or F stack of...
No, they need to be 8x. Alright, that's water in there. So, taking that out won't be bad. You realize we got oxygen coming in now. We can actually finally set up making our better water pipes. Our PVC pipes. Maybe we'll do that next time we're here streaming. Okay. And by the way, if you want to make a thing to quiet down that a trash can, go for it. We can put it back there. Oh yeah, I need to get the tungsten steel set. I'll try to do that. And that needs to go there. So this is going in there. And we'll pop out and go right there. And we'll have our tungsten steel. We just need, you know, fucking tons. Alright, once you get those cables ready, we'll have this set up and going. I'm only missing like 5 cables. Are we gonna keep this MD energy hatch? Yeah, let's keep it. We'll throw in a random box over here, camera won't mind. Like this random LV electrolyzer we have sitting here, and this forge hammer and fluid solidifier we have sitting here that, you know, you just completely made ones of. You could have used the ones in the box. We need to seriously start looking in the box for if we have said thing before we make said things. Maybe we need to use one of these up here, like over top of the LV barrel. That sounds like a really good idea. Hey! Stop taking shots at the old man. Rude. Blockhead. I have no idea why you think it's okay to call me a blockhead. Do I look like a blockhead to you? Yes, you do.
Dumbass!
Maybe just a little. You don't think Cameron's going to mind that she's not going to have any cobblestone left, right? Just sell the entire cobblestone barrel.
It's fine. Besides, we plan to add the rock breaker soon, so I'll have infinite cobblestone once I add that.
Still need to make it so we can use stone dust and to make gravel, or even a way to cook stone dust into stone, because then we could cook the stone dust into stone, use another forge hammer to break it into cobblestone, and get rid of some of that fucking stone dust we have up there. That would be a really nice way of doing this. You're definitely going to get yelled at. Yeah, well. Another day in the life of Bear. I get yelled at a lot. I think as long as I leave her colored stuff, she'll be okay. She won't get too upset with me. She doesn't use regular cobble too much. She likes some more fancy shit. Let's go ahead and take the gravel too. I can't think of too many reasons she would need for all this gravel. Bear's chibi recycling loop. What shader problem? Are you talking about the mass storages? Yeah. They do have issues every now and then. And yes, that's basically what this is, except we're not setting up the recycler with it. This is literally just to give us, yeah. This is just to give us oxygen and silicon. I'm not actually sending the silicon in to be recycled like I do in GT5. We may when we get to that point, but right now, we can't replicate anything. I don't believe that system has been implemented. Yeah. So you can make the UU matter. You have the mass fabricator. You can make the amplifier by putting in the different materials. Because he did do the GT6 type of thing where you put in the thing, you get the thing out. You can't just dump in cobblestone or like we did cheating, or like some people did. We didn't do it, but I did find one way you could do it with turning cobblestone into railcraft walls. And then the railcraft walls weren't blocked from they weren't blacklisted. So you could use them. I didn't do it because I like the system better. But it was a way you could do it. And I think Net always used paths. Was his way of doing it to get around that. And there it goes. That's only going to get a little bit fucking annoying. Having this thing fucking ding all fucking day is going to get a little annoying. Oh, and we're gonna have 3 of them dinging all the... Dude, make muffler upgrades. Fuck me. Do you have muffler upgrades? I cannot work like this. We need muffler upgrades. Add muffler upgrades that we can slap on these machines. Oh, there you go. There's our first oxygen and silicon. It's working. The train is coming. Choo-choo. This is gonna kill me. This is so gonna fucking kill me. I'm going mining. Fuck you. I'm out of here.
I don't know, Joe. I wonder if you could look at something in JI from...
There's what? Where now? I can't hear anything.
I don't know if you can look at IV machines. Like, I don't know what machines I should keep as IV. What I should get rid of
Oh,
IV.
yeah, we need to look at that today. Give me just a second. I need to get the oxygen out of this bitch. So let me get my pipe started. Okay, give me a minute. We need a shutter. Do I have a shutter in my... God, I'm gonna have a headache after this stream. I do not have a shutter. Can you make me a shutter real quick?
Yeah.
By the way, muffler upgrades, just so you know, is sawdust and aluminum or iron plate is all it is in a fucking assembler. It's like one of the cheapest fucking... I don't know why he didn't use wool. You would think that wool would be the go-to for muffling a thing, but he used sawdust. I can't remember if it was just one sawdust. Hey, there's an Ender garbage bin in my fucking bag over here, dude. I told you to make one so we could hook it up, and I have one.
Don't think you didn't make it yet.
Go ahead and make one anyways, just so we have an extra one for whenever we're doing testing, and I might need to have it, I guess. It's not like we can't afford it. I'm sure we've got plenty of ender pearls around here from all the endermans I've slapped the shit out of. Oh, you might want to check my bag. Reach deep down in my sack, dude. Sorry, I had to. And see if there's a conveyor module in there. We're gonna need a conveyor module to pull the silicon out of the electrolyzer. Okay, we'll inject the oxygen there into that pipe as soon as he gets the conveyor or the shutter done. And then I need the pipe that goes to the system. Should be that pipe. Ah, thank you. And thank you. Alright, so this, and we need to set that for input only. Good. That shouldn't even be in this system. Why did that? Why is it saying there's green vitriol in this pipe? And why, if there's green vitriol in this pipe, is it not burning up my fucking pipe? Is this one of your pipe issues where we had... Because vitriols are acidic. If there's vitriol in there, was that from the pipe connection day that happened? Because there should be no way the green vitriol should be able to get in there.
The connection thing only affected item pipes, not fluid pipes.
So how in the fuck is there green vitriol in there? Green vitriol should only be able to go into that pipe.
I'm not sure that I made it acidic.
Well, you obviously didn't if I'm seeing it down there. Because it was just in a plastic pipe and it's in a bronze pipe. But there should be a filter. Why does it say there's no filter there? There's a filter there for hydrogen. Fuck. There would be your problem. I don't know how the hell I missed that. Okay, so that needs to go there. That in the bath should be putting out, yeah. So that should only allow hydrogen to go through that pipe. So I need to... Does that work? I bet that doesn't work, does it? Using the data stick on a filter that isn't a block. This isn't going to work, is it?
Well, I don't think so.
Nope, does not work. Damn. Be useful if it did. Alright, I need to get a drum with some hydrogen. And I have a bunch of drums, and none of them have hydrogen in them. Where are you getting your hydrogen from? Must be from the bottom. I don't want a lot, so we're going to do that. There we go. Now we need just a little bit. Okay. So, other than the fact that we have green vitriol in there, that we need to figure out how to get the fuck out of there. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass to try to get out of there. There we go. That works perfectly. Now just get all that to collect into there. I may have to move it all the way down here. And I'll just leave that sit there and see if that gets it all out of there. Alright, so now I need to turn fluid out on, which will start dumping that oxygen. And then we need to do that to start pulling out the silicon, which eventually when we get to matter fab stuff, we'll put a recycler on here and we'll just have that silicon go into a or we'll put a matter fab on there and we'll just have it go straight into the matter fab and make us matter. But for right now, since we can still use the silicon for other things, we'll just throw it into the system. Why did I choose to do this here? This was kind of dumb. Now let's move it over to here. That's about perfect. Now, what we probably should do is eventually set up a redstone thing that will turn this system off when we're full of oxygen. But we've got an entire fucking tank downstairs just fiending for oxygen, so not something we need to do any time soon. Okay, so everything is working well. We are actually full up on the glass because that was not running. We may eventually want to put in multiple electrolyzers because that's our slow down point basically. But for right now, I'm going to leave it with just one. We do have another one over there, so it wouldn't be difficult to throw another one in it. I'm going to go ahead and go get this salt vein mined up. I'm going to run upstairs and see how what I already mined is doing. Let's see if I can take some of those barrels, and then I'm going to go grab this salt vein real quick. Pyrolusite's done. Now it's just got to run the spessartine that we really don't need and don't really care about. Do we have any? Yeah, we've got tantalite sitting right here and pyrolusite sitting right here. Let's go ahead and get these on and get them ran. No reason to have them sitting around the shop. Really, asshole? You had to add a fucking train sound alert. Oh, what a jackass. Why did I get fucking control over this shit?
Any lava.
You should not give him control over the buttons. What'd you say, dude?
Asking if we have any lava.
Do we have any lava? No. We got Pahoho lava. But I still haven't set up the centrifuge thing to get the shit out of it yet, but no, we don't have any regular lava. There's lava downstairs in the hole outside. We just never set up a pump to pump it up. I was tired of the train not coming through the station. It was fitting, don't get me wrong. I'm glad to be out of that fucking factory. Holy crap, was that annoying. Okay. Oh, this morning we had a, while you're fucking with shit, we had somebody come in with the, cheap views thing that didn't get banned. It only took away their link. Did we not put a thing in for cheap viewers? Everybody else is getting banned when all the other bots get banned, but that one didn't. Etherin banned them for me, but okay. Alright, so this is the vein. So I went in down here. There's the light I'm looking for. I just gotta get through all this damn rock salt to get to it. I just gotta go find the new veins. What's up?
You gonna look at the machines?
Mm-hmm. What am I supposed to be looking up?
IV machines.
Trying to figure out what you said. Try again.
IV machines.
Oh, fucking hell. Look at the IV machines, you cocksucker. Fuck me. Yes, I will do that right fucking now, because if I don't, I will forget again. Okay. Oven. No. Adjustable transformer. Yes. Smelter. No. Fluid heater. No. Polarizer. No. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. No. Crystallization chamber. Fuck no. Unpackager and packager, no. Long distance stuff, yes. Roaster, no. Pump, no. Naquita reactor, yes. Because I think that only starts in the higher tiers, right?
Yeah.
Circuit assembler, that is something that needs to be hidden. Those should not show up if you're in basic settings. None of those should be visible. But I do believe that is needed in the harder settings, so yes, it needs to stay. But I want to talk about changing that when we get to the harder settings and making a multi-block IV circuit assembler instead of a single block IV circuit assembler. Because of what it's doing, I think a multi-block would make more sense. And I really like the assembly line idea, so I want to incorporate some more of that into GTI instead of it just being the one assembly line that they did in GT5U. I want to have like a circuit assembler line and a regular assembly line, and then the high tier, high tech assembly line. Where we can use the regular assembly line for regular shapeless crafting things. So it'll be a crafter, an auto crafter. And then the circuit one to do all the circuit stuff in one. Basically, think clean room, but less stupid. You put the raw materials in, it has the machines inside of it, built into it, but you don't have to do all the piping and stupid shit like that. Nobody should ever be in it, because you don't need to be in it. It would be a glass chamber. We'd have some kind of special glass, probably, to make it a little more expensive. And then at the end, you would get your circuits out. So there would be no fucking use for a clean room that people go into. You build it. Basically, the clean room was meant to be, you set it, you automate it, you never go back in. And people in GT5U used Ender.io so they could cheat that. And they put a fucking block inside the clean room that they could teleport to with that fucking staff of traveling. And that was just fucking stupid. If you're meant to automate the thing, automate the thing. If you're not meant to go in the door because you're going to let in dirty air, what is using magic transportation to get you in there through ender dust going to do? You don't want magic gumming up your fucking system either. So fuck off. So I want to see if we can figure out how to do like a modular circuit assembler multi-block to where you build one for each of the different systems that you need to do for the different circuits. And this is probably going over your head because you haven't looked into the weird things you do in that version for circuits. But you'd have one set that would do your LV circuits, your basics, and your good, and, you know, all the way up. So you'd end up with like 6 or 8 of these motherfuckers. And I think if we can work it out, it'll look nice. Anyways, conveyors and pumps and shit like that, fine, I don't give a fuck. Casings needed, hulls needed. I don't know why the primitive blast furnace is showing up. Oh, because IV is in primitive. Gotcha. Alloy smelter, not needed. Amp fabricator, yes, that is the one machine that should be IV. Arc furnace, fuck no. Assembler might be needed in harder settings, but I don't believe so. So, fuck off. Autoclave, no. Bender, no. Canner, no. Centrifuge, no. You should be using a multi-block. Chem reactor, no. We have a large multi-block. Compressor, no. Cutter, no. Disassembler, no. Distillery, no. Electrolyzer, I don't believe there needs to be one. Again, multi-block one, fuck off. Electromagnetic separator, no. Extractor, no. Extruder, no. Fermenter, no. Canner, no. Fluid press, no. Fluid solidifier, no. Forge hammer, no. Forming press, no. Furnace, no. I thought I already looked at. Fucking furnace is up there. Never mind. Laser engraver. Again, that's one that's probably going to be needed for the higher tier circuit stuff, but I don't believe so. I think they only need up to EV for that, and we can adjust those a little bit if we need to. So I would say, at least for right now, take it out or hide it. Lathe, no. And then that's showing other things. Mass fabricator, yes. Mixer, no. Ore washer, no. Packager, no. Recycler, no. Replicator, yes. Scanner, yes. Sifter, no. Thermal centrifuge, no. Wire mill, no. And then the battery buffers, absolutely. The IV transformer needs to stay. The dynamo hatches, energy hatches, fluid hatches, item hatches, muffler hatches, the quantum tank. We really need to get rid of all of the item filters and chest buffers and super buffers and make it just one block. They don't take power anymore. So we don't need to have one of every fucking tier.
One reason why is they can't transfer power though.
Oh, that's right, they can transfer power. Never mind. You're right. Forgot that. Dehydrator is one that we need to talk about. I don't think we need it in IV. No, I say fuck it, take it out. If you want to run IV for dehydrator, make a fucking whoopty jigger. You know, the stupid thing. The mass you know, the multi-block where you can shove a bunch of machines in it.
That's right.
Thank you. That's the thing. Okay, did that do what you need me to do?
Yeah.
Fuck, I couldn't believe I continued to do that. It's a good thing you know I'm not ignoring you, I'm just forgetful. Anybody else would think I was just being an asshole and not doing it because I didn't want to do it or something. No, I just fucking forgetful. One thing on my mind today, and that's oxygen. And, well, right now, fluorine as well, but mainly oxygen. And boobs. We can't forget about boobs. They're always on my mind. Which, speaking of, I felt like a kid again. I actually had YouTube show me an ad for women's bras. And it's like, holy shit, I haven't seen a bra ad in for fucking ever. Now all they want to sell me is fucking pills and marijuana. And stupid games that nobody wants to fucking play because they just microtransactions. I used to love bra ads when I was a kid. But holy crap, these bras go up to 58K. I didn't even know they made boobs that big. I need to get a hold of this bra company and see if I can get a copy of their mailing list. I want to know who ordered the 58K bra and ask for pictures. I want proof that those boobs exist. That's a lot of titty. That is a whole lot of titty. That's like you could smuggle midgets under their titties. I think there's a zombie creeping around my cave over here.
Oh, I shut up the ground tower.
You shut off what?
I shut up the ground tower.
Oh, okay. How'd you do that?
I piped those two the two hatches into trash can.
Oh, okay. That's one less annoying noise we have to deal with. Thank you.
Also, this other annoyance is gonna be a lot less annoying now because it's all backed up.
Why is it backed up?
It's the web tries are slow, so everything else just.
Oh, that system, yes. Okay. You switched systems on me. I was confused. Yes. That will happen. But it's fine. This is kind of a passive way of making power. So. Or not power. Oxygen. Once we start using it for replication, then we might want to boost it up so we can get more silicon through quicker, but right now we're not really worried about it. We want to check on the tungsten steel. I need to make a input system for that for batch crafting, because I can only do 2 sets of tungsten steel at a time right now. I need to figure out some way of automating in the same exact amounts of things. Because if I set up a barrel or something with each thing in it, it's going to try to fill up that hatch. So I need to set it up to where it'll only be able to put in like 1 stack at a time. So I'll have to think about how I want to do this. Technically, I think I have to try it and see if the code works that way. But we might be able to add a second input hatch, right? Have the steel go into one, have the tungsten go in the other, and it use from one to the other? Would that work?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put that on the to-do list to remind me to try it. I'll try that next time we're here. Because it's already 9 o'clock. You're probably going to want to get out of here soon, and I'm probably not coming home. I'm going to stay in the mines and get this vein done. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I have an idea. We could also make a special input hatch called a filtered input hatch, which is basically a filter and an input hatch mixed together. I'm just thinking about Factorio and how you can set a certain slot. You can middle click with it and set it and tell it that you want that one slot to only ever be able to hold that one thing.
Mm.
I don't know if we'd want to actually make that a thing for the regular hatches, but we could make an upgraded version where you basically put a item filter or multiple item filters, craft them together in an assembler and make a filtered input hatch. Make it take a circuit and a filter, or like I said, a couple filters maybe. I think it's a decent enough idea.
Mm-hmm.
As ideas go that come out of my head, it's one of the better ones. Oh, do you remember what you changed the salt veins over to now that they don't have salt in them? I remember we talked about it a while back, that we were going to take salt out of these veins and have leptolite, spodumene, but I can't remember what else was going to be in with it.
Let's look.
Because I was just thinking that we could, since fluorite is needed a lot, and one of the main reasons why you'd be coming to this vein now, other than the lithium from it, is for the fluorine. We could actually do like GT6 and add a fluorite ore. We don't need the rainbow fucking colors. Screw fucking rotary, not rotary craft. Yeah, rotary craft. Screw rotary craft and the rainbow fucking fluorite shit that gave Greg the idea to add the rainbow ones to GT6. Just one regular fluorite ore block and have it in here, and that would make fluorite a little bit less of a pain in the ass to keep up with. And that would give us something else to have in here with the spodumene and lepidolite.
I don't think I ever updated it.
Oh, really?
According to the code, it still has rock salt and salt in the thing.
Oh. Well, we have a salt and a rock. I know Greg in GT6 lepidolite and spodumene spawn with tantalite and some blue mineral that I can't remember the name of offhand that we don't have in here. Starts with a K. And it's basically a source of alumina is all it is what he has in with it. But we could take out the rock salt, the regular salt, and just put in fluorite, and I guess change the values a little bit. I don't think you'd want to put tantalite in here. I don't know. We don't have that much use for tantalum yet, unless you look at those things we were talking about last time. But I was just thinking if we wanted, we could basically use it as a multiple rare earth stuff, not something that is expensive material-wise like tungsten or iridium, but just random things that would work together, like fluorite, lepidolite, spodumene, and then maybe just throw in a rare, I don't know that we want to put, I was thinking alumina, but I don't think we'd want to put alumina in here. But something that's aluminum based would fit as well, since we get aluminum out of this stuff. We wouldn't want to put lithium ore in. That's good being stuck just with tungsten. I'm just thinking, if we take the two main things out, though, this vein would be very sparse, or we'd have to change the amounts of the two existing. I don't think we'd want to make fluorite like the main block of the vein. And unlike GT6, I don't see where tantalite really fits, because it's not alumina based. It's not got lithium. And that's like the two main things that are in these. I have to think about it for a bit. But we do still need to get that vein change, because there's no reason to ever come to get salt. Oh, that's a hole. That's a hole. Damn, you're full in that one. Damn dripstone shit. Hey, Zombek, shut the fuck up. You're annoying. Nobody likes your face. Alright, that should be the dimensions of this vein right there. Now we just need to get the rest of it dug down. But it is 9:30. I gotta go see if the shithead's waking up and doing his Fallout shit tonight, or if I'm gonna go try out this new space trucker game that XCR is wanting to get. So I'm gonna leave it off here, and we'll be back next time. And I'll get this finished up, and we'll go from there. Have a good one, everybody.